Let's go back to Ondo State, where a celebration for Lucky Aiyedatiwa and the All Progressives Congress after INEC declared him winner of the Ondo governorship election. ABC leaders, governors, and party supporters have gathered at the banquet hall of the government house to celebrate the victory. Well, I'm being joined by the newly elected governor of Ondo State, Lucky Aiyedatiwa. Thank you for joining us on the news at 4, and congratulations on winning this election.
Thank you.
Right, so talk to us about how you feel about winning this governorship election, and what should the Ondo people be looking forward to as you begin this tenure?
Well, I'm overwhelmed with gratitude to the citizens of Ondo State for renewing the mandate for me to remain as their governor beyond 2025. And I feel so happy, so humbled, greatly humbled and honored, for them to have done this, because the outcome of the election shows that the people of Ondo State preferred my person, my party, to remain as governor beyond this tenure. And that is why they have come out in large number to cast their votes overwhelmingly for our party, the APC. And the final outcome, the final result, which is about 366,000 as reported by Independent National Electoral Commission, against 117 thereabout of the opposition, is a testament to the fact that the Ondo State people have made a choice of their own, which is my party and myself. So I'm really, really excited and happy. And for the expectation, I know it's because they have seen what what our party and my government have been able to do in the last 10 months that I assumed office as the governor of Ondo State. Because when we went out on campaign across the 18 local governments and various communities, all we were telling them is to make reference to what we have been able to do. We're not just making empty promises, but we are making references to our programs and projects that we've been able to execute in the last 10 months. And they were convinced that if they give me another mandate of 4 years, I'll be able to do more. And that was exactly what I told them, that we will do more than what we have been able to do in the last 10 months.
Your Excellency, what do you have to say to those who participated in this election, the major stakeholders, including INEC and security agencies, on how they have managed this election?
Let me use this medium to commend INEC, the Independent National Electoral Commission, for the way and manner they have managed the process of this election from beginning till the end. Election is a process. It's not just on the day when everybody go out to vote. It started way back with a lot of other processes, and they have been so transparent right from day one, and they have been so unbiased as an umpire, an unbiased umpire. And even before the election, I have also made some statement during some interview that when I was asked the outcome of the election, maybe I'm going to accept it. And because of the way they were managing the process, I did say at the time that whatever is the outcome of the election, that I'm going to accept it, because of the way and manner they have been managing the process. So I want to commend them for their efforts, for conducting a free, fair, credible, and conclusive election. Because we've seen some places where elections were inconclusive, that they have to continue another day or time. But this is a credible, that is conclusive. So I want to commend their effort. As for the security agencies, I also want to commend them for their professionalism across board. All the various security bodies that were deployed to protect and to protect the people, the materials, and all the activities that has to be, all the function that has to be carried out by the security agencies. We did not see any form of being partial or being biased. They came out and to perform their role as security agents. So I want to commend them. And the election was really, really peaceful across board, except maybe in one local government where we have some push and pull, which is minor. No life was lost, no property were destroyed, no vehicle, nothing. And it shows that Ondo State, we are people of character. We know ourselves, we know what we want, and the people, the citizens of Ondo State have spoken clearly and loudly too by their vote. So I'm particularly happy that during my time as governor, that this election was conducted in a very, very peaceful atmosphere. And I'm happy, and my gratitude to God and the people of Ondo State.
Right. Do you intend to run an inclusive government? I believe this is one of the questions on the mind of the opposition. How willing or how open are you to working with the opposition, other parties who contested in this election, and of course, their candidates?
Well, for about inclusivity, of course, even the government I'm running right now is an inclusive government where people that have something to offer, that can add value to our programs and projects, decision-making will be brought on board to join us. It is not, but let me quickly say this, that it is not only when somebody is appointed, maybe as executive council member or as an aide, that he can contribute to governance. You can offer advice, constructive criticism is part of governance. And some of them have been talking to me in terms of, even before now, before the election, you know, offering advice in some areas. So we know ourselves, we're all citizens of Ondo State. We want the best for the land and the people. So it's not about appointment, it's about our disposition towards one another. We are all friendly with one another, and that's the most important thing. Once they have access to the governor, which is me, they have access, and that there's a line of communication between us. And once that is there, it's easier to relate and to advise and to contribute to governance. And that is exactly what we have here.
So if my calculation is correct, I mean, you just have one term ahead of you and not the second term roadblock as expected. How's this likely to define your administration and also meet the needs of Ondo residents?
Well, it is not, well, if you say that is one time that is left, well, this is a constitutional matter. Let's see what happened after the first term. I don't want to think about that yet. But for me, it is not how long, it is how well. So we've seen governors before now that were just there for one time, and they seek a re-election, which they could not get from the people. So it is not, and we can track the activities that they were able to perform well. So for me, yes, the first year, that is which is running right now, we've been able to do a lot for our people. And the next 4 years, like I told them, that we do more for our people. It is not about how long we remain in government, but how well we're able to utilize our time that is given to us. If within 10 months I've been able to, our government has been able to do the much we have been able to do, our modest achievement, I can tell you that, and the people know, and that is why they have come out in large number to cast their votes. 18 local government, we won in the entire 18 local government, a feat that has never been attained by any governorship candidate before in this state, and the number of votes that we got also is the highest ever. So that means the people believe in us and they trust us because they know both of us that ran this race. They know us in terms of our character, our conduct, integrity, disposition, and our attitude towards the people and governors in general. And that is why we have that, huge margin that I'm a preferred choice for the people, because they know that within 10 months we've been able to do this much, and then 4 years, giving me another 4 years, they will receive more. And that is exactly my promise to them. We will do more than what we have been able to do in the last 10 months rather. So.
All right. Mr. Governor, thank you for talking to us, and congratulations once again on your election.
Thank you so much.
But that's it on TVC News this hour. For more updates on the stories we're monitoring, you can visit our website on www.tvcnews.tv. You can also follow us on our social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, and on X at TVC News NG. On YouTube, we are live at TVC News Nigeria.